Well, ladies and gentlemen. Today, the second major collaboration, crossover, whatever you want to call it, event of this update has gone live, and that is the Arpeggio of Blue Steel event. Now, I have no idea about the subject matter of this event. I don't know if it's an anime, if it's a mobile game like Azure Lane. I'm not even that sure what exactly Azure Lane is. But what I do know is that this event tends to be the more costly between the two because Azure Lane, until recent years, is usually a bunch of, skins and unique commanders. So their event typically isn't too expensive, but like I said, they've been bringing in more and more, premium ships for that event. But with the ARP event, it's typically mostly premium ships that are being sold in this event. And what they typically do is they take a Techline ship that I assume is, the same ship from the show. They make a copy of it that's a premium ship, slap an ARP camo on it. You get an ARP commander with unique voiceover. And then they sell those in a bundle together. So it tends to be more expensive because you are buying outright premium ships, right? And I mean, if you are a fan of a certain Techline ship that gets made into a premium ship with this event, it might be a pretty good purchase because you get to play your favorite Techline ship in its premium ship form. You get all the goodies of it being a premium ship with the increased economy and the decreased service cost and all that jazz. You can take all the ARP stuff off of it, and it is in essence the exact same ship. It's just going to have the ARP abbreviation before its name. So if you go into the game right now and you look at the ships in queue, if it has an ARP abbreviation before its name, that is a ship from this event. So this isn't the first time this event has gone live, and Warships has been around for quite some time. But where it really caught the attention of the player base was a few years ago when we got our very first Tier 10 premium ship out of this event. And I don't mean a Tier 10, resource ship like the Ohio or the Austin, a ship that you exchange coal or steel for. I mean an outright premium ship that you could buy and get straight to Tier 10. And that was the ARP Yamato. And that was a big stink back in the day because now they're outright selling Tier 10 premiums. And, if you're an older player here, you've seen the effect of players just buying straight up, Tier 8 or Tier 9 premium ships. They go straight into Tier 8, into Tier 9 matchmaking. They have no idea what they're doing, and of course it's a terrible time for everybody involved. So that was a bit of a stink when that happened, but of course we've already crossed that, and now they bring it back, of course, every time this event shows up. So just like ARP events in the past, the ARP Yamato has returned, but boy, oh boy, has she returned in a pretty interesting way. So there's two ways to get there's actually technically four ways to get the ARP Yamato in this event. You can exchange the blooms for her in the armory, or you can buy her outright on the premium shop website for a whopping $130, which, to be fair, is the price that they normally sell Tier 10 ships now, because, again, since the ARP Yamato has been introduced into the game, they have sold several Tier 10 premium ships, the most recent one being the Rhode Island. So that's about normal. But it's the second way that's really catching everyone's attention. So if you want to get the ARP Yamato and a very important upgrade for it, you have to buy the Admiral Pack, which is a whopping $210 at the moment. Because right now, for the first, I believe, 5 days of the event, there's a 10% discount across the board for these event bundles and such. But once that 10% goes away, this Admiral Pack is going to be $234 US, or 58,580 doubloons, which that ain't chump change. That's darn near 300 US dollars, which all right. All right. So what do you get in this almost $300 purchase? So you get the ARP Yamato, of course. You get the Yamato unique commander, the Hugo unique commander, I believe that's Iona unique commander, and some dude who's I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. They are all 12-point commanders with unique voiceovers, and you get 2 flags, 2 combat missions for a 200% buff to all your XP types, and most importantly, the unique upgrade. You see, The ARP Yamato is the only premium ship in the game that has a unique upgrade. It is the Yami's unique upgrade, which, if you've seen my unique upgrade video, is one of the single best battleship unique upgrades in the game. You get an additional buff to your main battery dispersion with a debuff to your turret rotation time. So it's something I would highly recommend you get with a Yami. And obviously with the ARP Yami, you do want that. But this is the only way you can get it this go round. I believe in the first couple of iterations, you just got the unique upgrade when you bought the ship for, again, $130. But now if you do buy the ARP Yami without the bundle, you just get the ship and you can't get the unique upgrade in any way, shape, or form from what I've seen so far. Given that it's kind of the main attraction of the ARP event, right? You know, the Yami with the unique upgrade and all that jazz. And it's 230-ish US dollars. You can see how many are kind of upset with that. You know, the ridiculous pricing from their viewpoint and such. But it is also completely optional, right? I mean, at the end of the day, it's essentially just a Yami with a different paint job. And you can get the Yami completely free in-game. You can grind to the Yami right now for free. It's the tier 10 Japanese battleship. And if you've been playing for some time, you probably have a couple of economic bonuses laying around that can really help you get to the Yami completely for free. I mean, if you have enough blue bonuses lying around and you have premium time, you can get to the Yami in probably like 2 weeks. And then that just leaves the unique upgrade, which once again is completely free. Now you do have to reset lines in order to acquire the Research Bureau points to get the unique upgrade. But if you don't want to do that, what you can do is find your favorite ship, slap some blue economic bonuses on your free XP, or any economic bonuses on your free XP, and just farm out the free XP. Or even if you don't have any blue economic bonuses or green economic bonuses, you can still just farm out the free XP. And before you know it, you'll probably have enough free XP to free XP through those line resets and get that unique upgrade completely for free. The Hiruguma line is the easiest line to, well, it's not the easiest, it's the shortest line to reset when it comes to regrinding lines for the Research Bureau. So reset that bad boy a couple of times, regrind through the Hiruguma line or free XP through the Hiruguma line a few times, and you'll have your 19,000 Research Bureau points that you need in order to acquire the Yamato unique upgrade, and boom, there you go. You've got the Yami, you've got the unique upgrade, and it's a lot cheaper than getting it in this bundle. And if you really just want a premium Yami, just buy the premium economic package for the Yami. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than $230. It's a hell of a lot cheaper than just the ARP Yami that's $134. So you buy the you buy the premium economic package for the Yami, you grind the Yami, you grind out the unique upgrade, and you've got what's in this bundle completely for free, of course, without the, you know, fancy cosmetics or anything like that, because I mean, at the end of the day, it is just a cosmetic event, basically, with you know, premium versions of Techline ships that, yeah, like some of the lower tier ships with the 10% off, they're actually not a bad deal right now, because you're getting, you know, a tier whatever premium ship with a bit of a discount to it. But obviously the ARP Yami is something else. Now, of course, given that this is a crossover event, the price is going to be a bit higher on things just from the get-go, right? Because they have to buy the license for the event, they have to hire the art department to, or pay the art department, I should say, to make all the fancy camos and stuff for the event. And again, at the end of the day, Wargaming is a company. They are out to make money. And if people are willing to buy this type of content, they're willing to put $300 down, well, almost $300 down to get an ARP Yami with, you know, a bunch of commanders and the unique upgrade. I mean, who's to blame them, right? If people are willing to put down this type of money for this type of content. And keep in mind, too, the game might be free to play, but it's not free to run. You know, Wargaming has to maintain the servers. They have to, well, they have to buy the servers in the first place, maintain the servers. They have to create new content for the game. They have to pay all the various departments. They have to keep the company running. So, I mean, they have to make some money somewhere. And, I mean, again, if people are willing to cough up $200 and something for events like this and for cosmetics like this and premium ships like this, again, you know, if I'm the guy running the company and people are coughing up this much money, yeah, I'm going to sell stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, they got to make money somewhere. So, overall, just like the Star Trek event, if you like the event, if you like ARP, if you're willing to cough up the money, go for it. And again, in many ways, a good amount of the content being sold in the ARP event is pretty solid. You can get, again, many a mid-tier premium ship that is a premium copy of a Techline ship. So if you have ships that you do like that are Techline ships, check out the event, see if you want to maybe pick up a premium version of that event with a fancy camo. That you can just take the ARP camo and the ARP commander off of it if you don't care about any of that. For example, you can get a premium Congo in the event right now, along with a premium Mayoko. So if you're fans of those ships, you can go buy, again, what is essentially a premium ship version of that Techline ship and enjoy all the wonderful benefits of it being a premium ship. So, I mean, again, I think it's great for stuff like that, kind of like with the Star ships that they've sold in the past and the color ships that they've sold in the past that again are just premium ship versions of Techline ships. So for that aspect of it, I think it's pretty solid. But again, you don't have to worry about coughing up $300 to get what is, again, at the end of the day, a Techline ship with a fancy camo and the unique upgrade, when you can just get it all for free by itself. So that's my 2 cents on the ARP event and them selling the ARP Yemi now for a whopping, again, 234 US at the moment. Apparently too, they've sold when they've sold the ARP Yami in the past, I think they said that like under, I think it was like 1,000 were bought by players that didn't already have the Yami in their port. So I guess take that with a grain of salt if you don't trust wargaming, but we'll see. Again, they always put these ridiculously priced bundles out, and people buy the stuff in them anyway. Like I said, if they would have sold the Enterprise in like a $300 bundle during the Star Trek, well, I mean, it's still going, but with the Star Trek crossover event, matchmaking would be full of Enterprises right now. So again, I'm surprised they showed some restraint with that event. But anyway, guys, it's my 2 cents and all that jazz. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hope you have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful rest of your week. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.